Well, hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost 10 o'clock. I knew I'd be back. God is always trying to tell me something to tell you guys, and I listened, and I'm coming here to give it to you, and I hope you listen. Look, people of America, and I hope people of the world, America is beginning a a new system, a new nation is in the process of formulating now. It will not be under the authority of white people. White people have proven they got the evidence. We got all the receipts that they're crooks. They are liars. They're thieves. They are demonic, so to speak. And when I say that, I'm talking about how they treat people. You know, to go and kill people and kill their kids, and all you want to do is take what they got, take their land, and don't matter if you kill all of them, turn other people into slaves and bend them up, do anything you want to them, and end up with the devil running the show, and he's ready to destroy you now, white people. That's what you have brought to you. But America's not going to be destroyed because some of the people were abused, and we did not abuse anyone. And God is not going to allow us to be abused for your pleasure. But one thing is going to happen. It's America. It's going to change, and you won't be running anything. Does that mean you won't participate? Of course you will participate. You will participate in this new America just like everybody else. That is to find a career that you love and engage yourself in it. And when you've done that, God's going to bless you just like He bless everybody else. You're going to receive joy. That love and that joy is going to hold you. It's going to make you commit. You're going to be hooked to that for as long as you live, unless you fall in love with something else. And I'm talking about all of you Americans, black and white and everybody else that's here. And what you're going to be doing is making sure that I'm telling you what you're going to be doing in the future that we're planning on right now. Ain't nobody thinking about that 2025 hellhole that those white people who have created all this hell and pain and suffering for people all over the earth, and they've been sitting over there for the past few years that they're trying to come up with some other old devastating piece of hell ass shit they want to put on the people. It's not going to work. No, that's not going to work. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure that every American got a job. If you're old enough and if you're workable and you can find something that you love that you're willing to commit to, you will have yourself a career. And if you're not at the age right now to qualify for it, but you will be at a certain time and you will have everything that you need. If you like education to be the best that you can be, then you'll have the education. If you need additional health care to make sure that you're healthy enough to do the best that you can do, you will have it. Because under the new system, we're gonna love one another. We're gonna love you like God has loved me. We're gonna change things. We, that money stuff that the devil used to rip the people off, the devil used that they got trillions of dollars. I don't know about the trillions. Together they do, but they got billions, multi-billions of dollars riding high. They don't worry about nothing. And people walking out here, houses raggedy. You got houses built in the '60s. Those were wonderful houses. They were built with that good stuff. They last. But what? 70 years, 60 years, those jokers need some repairs. And who usually going to repair those homes? You know who repairs them, but there are problems. That's why you go around and see so many ragged homes in certain parts of the country, like the South. But we're going to change that. If you live in a home, your house get ragged, it's going to get fixed. If you don't have a home, you're going to get one. All you got to worry about, ladies and gentlemen, right now is find you a career that you love. You find you a career that you love, and the blessing with the joy come from God. And when we get engaged in doing those things because of the love and joy, we create our needs, our wants, and our desires. We make sure that we don't suffer for nothing that is made by the hands of man that is accessible and available to everybody who wants, need, or desire. And from that, live in peace, prosperity, freedom, and joy, happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction, and to live our dreams. And that, my friend, is what God has put on my heart. And that to everything that every white man out there talking about, take it to hell. Because it ain't worth a damn. Let me say that again. Everything a white man's out there telling you about this future America ain't worth a damn. He can take that shit to hell. It ain't for nothing. It's straight up shit. And it need to go straight there. And I said again, any white man out there talking about some shit, that's all he talking about, shit. And most black men, but a lot of black men got it. God didn't give it to every black man. He gave it to some black men. But he put the responsibility on all black folks. When I say he, none, I don't mean that God is a he. I don't know what God is. All I know is God is power. When I look at the earth, I see God. When I look at the sky, I see God. It don't like no man to me. But I see it. And that peace and prosperity, I see that inside. They made sure that is inside me so I can see it. And I know you don't. And so I got to stand up for it. I got to stand up for it. You know darn well Trump ain't gonna stand up for it. Tell me another white guy that's in Washington right now. Even the president, even the governor of California that you guys love. Has he ever said anything like this? Is he thinking anything like this? Of course not. Now, anybody, if I heard anybody that might come close to it, is Sanders. He's close. And the new mayor of New York. Now, these people I've heard say some stuff. I'm sure there are many more than this. But these I've heard say some stuff. And I know some stuff. And this is what I want for the American people. I want the American people to live as though they're in heaven. And you white folks, the ones that I just got through calling misfits to try to lead anything, I want you to know that as evil and low down as you have been and still are, God still loves you. And everything that God has prepared that we black people and others, people of color, can have as we live this heavenly life on this earth in these bodies during these times, He still requires that since we're doing it, that we include you. We can't be like you. No, we are no demonic forces trying to hurt people. No, so that's not us. Now you did it. You can't hide, but you did it. And we all black folks know you did it. But we know that our solution to what you did is to treat you right, just like we're treated. Why? Because you got to learn. I don't know who taught you that shit, but you got to learn the real stuff. Until next time, Eddie Marcus saying goodbye for now.